to a report from the National Championships held at Rutland. This is just a compilation of video clips. The races were held back to back. The Saturday one was very, very windy, extremely exciting, but there was a long delay before the first start and my batteries ran out. So we're just on the second day, on the Sunday. The winds are much more benign and we had some really good close racing. So this is just a few shots of different people coming up to marks and things. So there's Chris Parker going around the mark there, Hannah and Ruby in 3004 doing extremely well this week. The Battle of the Hikers was a hikers event, so we had single-handers and double-handers mixed in with the starts, which got a bit interesting at times, but everybody basically behaved themselves. So we've got Tim Hand there, crewed by Meg Warren, and Tim Hand has just bought that boat, and Meg was a scratch crew and they got on really well. Greg Thomas there with his new boat, 318, and then Richard Thorpe sailing Tony Cooper's old boat as well. Girls going very nicely. Water tower in the middle was an interesting feature. So there's Alistair Hamilton Rowe for Alistair's son.
Hanging on, great.
His girlfriend Grace. Simon Ford Moses. Real mixture of boats here. Fresh Uppinston was doing very well. So he managed to get, in the end, the better of John and Mel, which was amazing. There we have James Webber and Helen Ricardo going nicely in 30:15. All very close racing. There was surprisingly quite a few holes in the wind, considering it's quite a large lake, and that's allowed Fresh and Isaac to get the better of John in this race. So you'll see what happens. So we will start off quite nicely. A little bit of match racing going on before the start because John had to win this one. Fresh and Isaac would have won the whole championship if anybody but John won this one. So it was all down to the last race. John was going nicely, got round the first mark in the lead. It's Tim Hand and the girls just behind us. Fresh in second place, we were in fourth, but really quite close. All very exciting stuff. We decided to tack off and follow John because we've been leave-out by Fresh, and we just sailed into a slightly dead patch. So here come the girls. They continued on port, as did Fresh, and you can see the water tower through our window. And so Fresh and the girls have just gone a little bit further on port and kept in the wind, and John and Mel and Maggie and I were sort of wallowing in the middle here. So I think with the water tower there, it just caused a bit of loss of pressure around that part of the racetrack, and it just meant that people going up the middle didn't do as well. And you can see Tim Hand and Meg coming through my window. They get up to the windward mark. Fresh and Isaac just cream in on starboard, followed by the girls. John and Mel is still struggling a bit there with Tim Hand just behind as well. And from having a commanding lead, John and Mel, they went down to third place, going round the windward mark, because the girls got in front of them as well. You can hear Maggie in the background explaining how much of a lead the Fresh and Isaac have managed to claw out. Then after that we did a P, so P race, as that is, a P course. And it's a bit of a jibe mark here, but you can see Fresh and Isaac were a couple of 100 yards ahead. Up the final beat, and then up the top, going down again, and then we're just coming in from the leeward mark up to the finish. And that's the end of the series, and Fresh, Uppinston and Isaac Marsh clinched the series and were Graduate National Champions 2021. So thank you Rutland Sailing Club, had a great time, and hope to see everybody again next year. Venue to be decided